Hello everyone, today I am excited to introduce you to our latest capture the flag machine called BackFriend. This machine has been specially designed to challenge and enhance your cybersecurity skill. It is available on Docker Hub, making it incredible easy to download and use. Okay, so it's a very easy to download. Whether you are a beginner, okay, or a security professional, BackFriend provide a variety of challenges that will test your knowledge and help you learn a new technique with a straightforward setup process. So you can get started quickly and dive into the exercise right away. So how to start? It's easy, right? Here I already mentioned the command docker run hyphen d hyphen p 80:80 and your repository name Hacksudo slash backframe. So add this in your terminal and wait for start a machine. The message is, why this message is here, like port is already allocated. So sometime what happen, your port already used by another services. So change the port number to the 80:80:80. Otherwise stop the previous one 80 services and then start that command. Okay, so I already started the lab, so not necessary to do stop and all. Right now, find a way find your IP address by typing the docker and ps command. So my container ID is this. What I'm going to do here, first I started the lab. It take a time for downloading, to pull the image and start the image. So it might be take a time like 1 to 2 minute maximum. I already done it, so not necessary to do it again. So do one thing like be patient, take a time and then it will start. So once it start, type the command docker ps and get the container id. This one is your container id address, correct? Now the next step is what? Type your docker or do one thing. Let me copy or paste this command. Which command? This command, like docker inspect hyphen f and this one. So look, 172.17.0.2. Copy this IP and open it browser. Simple. Lab setup is started and this is your first appearance of your site target system. Machine name is backfriend. Okay, and the pages appear like a backfriend profile. You are my friend, age like 0365, you location shadow, status is behavior not to be understood. Welcome to the dark side. And here it is. It is come here. I don't know why it is showing me like come here. I just open it. There is another page. Okay, if you are a beginner or if you want to know more about this website, just copy this IP address and keep in mind like you must find files, sensitive files and folders. Tar vendor buster to fire this here and wait for the output. Here I think so image folder, index HTML, index PHP, a language, server and status something like that. Okay, what if I find Nikto to the Nikto h type it. Services Apache 2.4.58 and the allowed method is get, post, option and head. OSVDB images directory indexed and here is some directories indexing found. Okay, okay, even there is a .ds storage file also, which Apache on the Mac OS X will serve, and this file which containing sensitive information configuring Apache, ignore this file or to upgrade a newest version. Okay, all right, we got some information over here. It's okay, totally fine. Let's open the web page here, and the second page is index.php. I hope so there may be some issues or bugs. Obviously this is a CTF machine, so let's find the perks on the web. Wow, boom. So index.php question mark product ID equal to 1. I think so. This must be SQL injection as a first appearance. Correct. But when you open the terminal, or let me do one more thing. Do one thing. Check the SQL injection vulnerability applying inverted comma. There is no any no error about SQL injection. SQL map hyphen u and my query hyphen dbs hyphen patch. So this is not actually SQL injection vulnerabilities. Okay, you can see here. No, there is no any vulnerabilities. Not might be injectable. It's okay. Leave it. Okay, why leave it? Because this is not SQL injection vulnerability anymore. So now the next point is might be this, maybe your idle vulnerability. If I type here 2, yeah, second one, like it's actually vulnerability like idle vulnerability. So truster, see this might be the idle vulnerability. But what if I try to inject here script? Not working. Okay, let me type here ID. Yep, ID is executed. It means what? I just type here OS command injection ID and it appear. Yep, the output of ID. Okay. See, so let me fire here another command as well. For example, cat etc passwd. So cat slash etc passwd, the file is appear here basically, right? It's a very easy to execute a command if there is OS command injection. So basically what we found here, first OS command injection. RC means what? Remote code executions. You can execute a remote code and you can get a shell access. Intrusion is possible. If intrusion is possible, you can control the web of server easily. You can get a shell access. If you get a shell access, I can do privilege escalations. And if a privilege escalation possible, then possibility is what? To compromise entire web root or a web server, a root server. You can do the root server. So now my strategy is what? To do a RCE, to do a shell access on the web server. How? There are number of payloads on reverse shell payloads and a pine shell payload. So obviously I would like to use the reverse shell on from the website reverseshell.com. This is very useful website actually. And do one thing, okay, make sure which platform is easiest or which platform is running on this web server. So let me check Python 3 and hyphen version. If Python 3 is, yeah, there is a Python 3 version available. So now I'm going to create a payload like Python 3 and inject over here, right? So let's find the Python payload, HP Python 2 Python. Okay, this one. Now what's your Kali system or your hacker system IP address? So let me check my IP address here. I have config, but make sure IP address must be not another inter. My IP is 172.70.0. Why? Because we uploaded target city of machine on Docker. The range of Docker IP address is 172.70.0. And same that will be communicate with your Docker. Might be there may be issue if you use another IP address. Okay, I still I not I tested on another IP address. So you can do it on your side, but for flexibility or for get a reverse shell, I use a Docker my base machine IP address, Docker IP address 172.70. Okay, and do one thing, 196 LVNP on port number 4. Okay, and for a FIP, I think so. 172.70.0.2. Correct. Right. Yeah, reversal. This I already mentioned this IP address here. The port 1234. Right. Copy the payloads. Right. This payload Python 3. Okay, not a Python 3. This one. This Python 3. This one. Right. And the IP address is mentioned is one is the attacker's IP address, and attacker which port is one by attacker 1 2. Now this concept you must be know what is a reverse shell and how to use it. If you don't know what is a reverse shell and how to use it, then I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, for you guys, I'm just explaining some little bit about the reverse shell. Reverse shell is means what? If in case you copy this code, and in this code what happened here, I mentioned my IP address whose hacker IP and the port number which I started here in my system. Okay, in my system, what if I run this code on another system? It might be a PC or the web or anywhere else. If I execute this code in another system, that system will execute it and create a shell and give the back connection to this IP address, and this IP address is belongs to me, correct? Who? Me. I am a hacker on the port number 1234. So I will get a established access from the target system. So what I'm going to do here, I am going to copy this code and will inject it here after colon means what? In OS command injection, if you know what is OS command injection, you must at least know while you doing. If no, then it's okay. Colon means what? Whatever the web server use ID parameter is equal to 1, we are going to give a comment. For example, if I'm typing here ls command, it means what? Yeah, pwd command, it means what? This command is showing me the path, current path. And if I type here who am I command, it will show me on the I am the username, right? But what if I want to execute two command at the same time? So I would like to use a who am I semicolon and pwd. So both answer I will get here similarly. So this symbols colon who, yeah, and or there is a pipe command. This symbols is useful to execute a command at the same time. Okay, so similarly I'm doing the same here. Previous one is like open up file, like which having the parameter number 1, like checking the whatever tasking here. By assigning semicolon, I am trying to execute another command here like ls. Here it's showing me a list of file, but that file is nothing but from the web server which I am looking for here, right? So now I can do the intrusion on the web server. So I can check the internal files from this parameter. In case this kind of parameter is available or you found this kind of vulnerability on any website, it means this is a OS command injection vulnerability, right? Let me check by typing the pipe and yep, it's working. Pipe also working. What if I type here and typing here D WD? So and is not work anymore. Okay, all right, fine. So let's do the reverse shell. Okay, I'm just paste here my file. Sorry, a payload which I copy from this website and waiting for here for listening. Right, I'm listening. Okay, I'm just listening. Okay, now execute it here on the here. Just executed and got it. A connection received on 172.70.0. From right from these. So let me check the IP address. I think so. The IP address command is not working. I am not. No, I didn't install tools. So not accessible, that command ip add not. So what if I type id command? It's showing me I am, obviously this is the www data I use. Let me maximize it and type here slash bin bash hyphen I for a better shell. Okay. Now the shell is quite disturbed. When I type ls command, it's showing me LLSS. It is okay. Don't mind it. Okay, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Sometime it happens. Sometime okay. If you want to clear it, start your machine. Okay, to clear this all stuff like restarting, and again take a reverse shell. Easy. See, so on in the same path like where I am www var www.html. This is my target system path where I am. I got access, and here's some file RERINI. So many files is there. Okay. If you want to know more about to inspect element, to like source code review, right? Source code review might be there is some information, sensitive information. That information will help you for writing this web server. Okay, do it. But I know what to do. So as a normal user or normal hacker or normal CTF player, you guys must find the privileged. You are not privileged user. Let's find the privilege. Download a link pin file, right? sh file, which is a bash script. So download the bash script here and execute it here. Find vulnerabilities and exploit it. But my recommendation must be don't download automatic. Use a checklist. Go through the checklist and find the internal vulnerability. Right, that we call a post enumerations process. So post enumeration means what? Once you do the post enumeration, at that time you are finding internal vulnerabilities. Till now we just find external vulnerability for getting inside the server. Now you are in. Now you are in through the CLI. Now find internal vulnerability for exploiting it and getting a privileged access. I cannot access like etc a shadow file. No. So just ignore that double slash and double e. It is just slash etc slash shadow. The output is like I can't do the shadow cat. The permission is denied. Even I am not able to get a root access. cd slash root a permission. No, I'm not root privileged. Okay. Wow, how to find the root privilege? How to get a root privilege access? It's a quite complicated. One folder, behind the HTML folder, there is a flag.txt file. What if I cat a flag.txt file? This is my first flag. It's showing me, this is a hint for me. Ki, yes, sure, you got access. Now the first flag is good word. Nice. First step is clear. The next step must be get a user privilege user or get a root privilege. There may be 2 or 3 steps or 1 step. If easy, then 1 step. Thoda sa medium, then 2 step and 3 step. 3 steps. The final conclusion or finals, your target is what? To get a root access where you can control entire web server. Correct? Now let's do one more thing. I am going to check etc slash pass wt. Alright, there is root user, there is so many things. Even you can try to find SUID privilege, right? SUID privilege, capability privilege, kernel exploitable like uname hyphen a. Is it exploitable? 6.8 point. Is it exploitable? Check it out on the website. Find the kernel exploits. If yes, then exploit it. Find cron tab like cat etc slash cron tab cron job, cron tabs, right? Yeah, try to find a pseudo privilege, right? So hyphen like using the sudo hyphen l writable privilege like ls hyphen a ls hyphen l a pc pass wd. The pass wd file have read write access. So I am a www data user. I don't have a privilege to write a file. No, not I have access. But yeah, I when I check the pass wd file here, it is a user Vishal and a root user which having the login access. Which having the login access. Another user Ubuntu. What if I check home folder? There is only Ubuntu. What about the Vishal? What is this? If in a home folder Vishal directory is not appear, but in a passwd, at least in that list there's a Vishal's record with a password, and it's showing that password is nothing but a root. And if I got a Vishal access, I can become no a root HD. Is awesome for me. Look, I cannot read a shadow file, and in a shadow file, each user's password hash is stored in shadow file. But I don't have shadow access. Look at here. Cannot read a shadow file. Here I checked permission. But when I check the passwd file, here accidentally developer or system administrator already added a file, no, the hash of Vishal hash, a passwd file. What if I copy this entire stuff? Copy it and open a new terminal. If you the Kali Linux, okay, create a file hash like nano and hash. Here I already keep the file right here. Let's copy it, save it, and fire the command John hyphen hyphen yeah, hyphen hyphen format, or you can type file. Okay, now what you want to do here, type hash and enter. I think so it's already cracked. Okay, so let me check why it's already cracked, because I already did this stuff right previously. The password of that hash is a friends. All right, password for this user is a friend. Now I already have access on server. What I'm going to do here, typing su for switch a user, right, Vishal, enter. Password is what? Friend. Friends. We got access. For access, root access. I can do, I can get into root pwd ls file name is root.txt. If I open it, output is finally rooted machine creator Vishal Waghmare www hacksudo.com. Okay, what if I type etc shadow? Can I open? Yep, can open. Root password is something, crack it also. Right, that's all. So today's topic was about how to get access through the OS command injection, and how to get a privileged user using like used password, reuse password, doing the reuse password. It's easily to we got a password from the password file, and it was very easy to crack using on command. The password was very like basic level password. So remember the thing, don't don't keep the code like where the OS command injection is. Well, make sure that code you creating for a website, that code must be sanitized as a code, like there is no vulnerability. If there is kind of such stuff, then anyone can get a reverse kill. And don't use easy password, and make sure that your password file is clean and not any hashes password file. Right, that's all. I hope so you guys understood this machine. It's very easy and interesting. If you want to know more about such kind of stuff, and you are interested to solve this kind of machine, from the Docker Hub, and please ping me or comment me for a more machine.